Alright, I'm gonna unmute my mic and then I'm gonna unmute this guy named Vince real quick. I think I can hear him. Can I hear him? Vince?
Hello.
Okay, Vince. Alright. So for our 2 viewers in our chat room, is my voice ridiculously loud again and is Vincent really quiet? Cause I got some positive reviews yesterday on this Super Stick stream with Team Manastorm that we had. It was a pretty good mic quality, I believe. And no,
it just sounds like we're both really loud now.
That's good though, right? That's good. That's a start.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we're just both loud.
It's a step in the right direction. Vincent, say something.
Vincent, say something. Have I not said something?
Am I? Or you're not muted? I'm not muted. We're not. None of us are muted, right?
I hope not.
Is this thing even on?
Are we? Who is that guy, dude?
It's on. Vince is extra loud now. Come on, dude.
It feels like I am extra loud, actually, so let me see if I can change that.
Only Brian Parmesan, dude.
Since I know how to use a fucking computer.
Wait, I think it's because what's his name? Wasted John told me to do something, right? It was like call, and it was the audio, right? No, call.
Yeah, totally.
Audio setting.
Hey, it's the Jacob JJ99. Hello, brother.
Just speaker, and I think I put your volume down. I can't hear y'all. Okay, so this might sound good, right? Anyway, who cares? So today is welcome everyone to the podcast. Welcome, Vince. Thank you for being here, like always. We were supposed to have a sick ass. We're supposed to have a guest today. He's not here.
Have a guest for several weeks in a row.
He's never. He didn't answer me. You know. So yeah, we don't have a guest. It was supposed to be Uncle Matt again. You know, the last couple 3. Fix your mics, dude. Is this real?
Fuck your guest. Yeah, the guest is done. We're done with this guest. He's never coming back.
I'm like, okay, you know, fuck the mic anyway. Anyway,
yeah. Sweeps can't hear us.
Does it sound? Can you not?
That was the podcast. See you guys next week. You know, we're done.
We're gonna get this all figured out one day. I hope he's not missing. Anyway, this is why you're supposed to ignore the chat. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about shit. We're gonna talk about stuff. We're gonna talk about SCR, dude. SCR happened. Was it last week? Yeah, right.
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday. It was Saturday, and it was fucking It was an experience. It was a great experience, and even though we were there for like the beginning of Street Fighter, and that's about it, but we were there, and it was ridiculous. And before we get into that, we'll just talk about some random shit. Vince, how are you doing today, man? How was your day today?
It was a day. I don't really give a fuck. I can't wait for tomorrow.
You can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow, okay.
Can't wait for the sick Marvel Red Bats or whatever the fuck we're doing nowadays.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, yeah. Any fighting game? Hey, fighting game news wise, Street Fighter 5. I finally got to play Street Fighter 5, and
yeah, great game.
It's a fucking sick ass game. I got a pretty sick ass combo with Bison. If you want to know about it, I'll tell you guys about it later.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
It's a pretty sick game. I'm like really fucking excited, and like the character I played with, I fucked around with I think I fucked around with Ryu for a game, and I just picked Bison, and then I played Bison for the whole time, and like he was fun. I mean, he's like, for some reason he's really boring in 4, but in 5 he's like a lot fun. And
he's just a fucking beast in 5, man. Yeah. Like he just will beat the shit out of you.
He feels like how his shit.
We were talking about it yesterday.
He's like a boss, and he feels like this is what bosses should feel like. Like when you pick a boss of a fighting game, you should just.
They should be fucking badass.
You should just like kill people, not just like. I mean, not to say that he sucks in 4. It's just that. I don't know.
He's a fucking badass.
He's a badass in 5.
That is what I'm trying to say.
His fucking Vism is fucking sick, and
yeah, we had this
if I ever win a tournament, it's gonna be because like I'm gonna activate Vism. I'm just gonna dash like 4 or 3 times and throw you. But
yeah.
Had a lot of fun. I was like a lot of I was actually in the so-called lab, and I was trying to figure shit out. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. It's sad that it took me that long, and now it's gone. And but
it's never coming back. Yeah,
it's never coming back. But I'm really excited, and I'm even more excited for all the other new characters. I'm pretty sad that Nikali's dive kick isn't a real dive kick. It's like one of those dive kicks where you can only do it at the highest point of the screen. Yeah, the peak of the thing. So that's like another character that's minused out. So far it looks like M Bison for me so far. But there's 6 other characters coming out, and we'll talk about that. And they showed Armika's little Beism, the speech, and the whole if you let her finish it, she'll kill you in one throw. Pretty sick. And they're talking about how like she's a grappler, and when you think grapplers, you think of slow, spacey, and like defensive. But no, she's very mobile. I believe that's the word. And
yeah, she's fast and has good buttons. It looks like
she looks really sick. I mean, I'm stoked.
The throws are a lot slower in this game than you would think they are. Like Ultra, they're like about 2 frames, stuff like that. But
and also you get counter hitted if you like fucking miss, right?
If you whiff a regular throw, you're in a counter hit state.
I also heard if you whiff a shuriken now or something, you get in counter hit too when you land.
It's the same thing. It gives you crush counter properties, so you can just do like really crazy combos if you block a Shoryu.
That's like another one of those. Be careful when you're gonna Shoryu because you're gonna hit big damage, and with all these characters and all these damage, like high damage combos.
You can die real fast.
You can die really fast.
It's mainly the stun too.
Yeah,
the stun adds up very quick in the game.
When I was playing and I was just like fucking around and like I was playing that Cammy, like I was like, wow, I'm already dead or stunned. Like fuck, I gotta like pay attention to this shit, man. Like, fuck. But yeah, I'm really excited, and they're talking about how the next characters are gonna be like some of them are gonna be old characters that haven't been around. So like Birdie and Armika. So. And they're also talking about how that there's only like something like one left or something, so it might not even be Alex or Urian. It might just be one. I don't know. And then there's still the 3.
Maybe everybody was wrong.
Yeah, and there's still gonna be the 3 new characters though that they only showed 1. So there's 3 more of these new characters that can be anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be fucking a robot. You know what I mean? Or it can be an alien. Who knows? Who knows? Or
it could be.
It can be like
look at 12. That character sucks.
You just I haven't seen a character or a Q type. It could be something unique. I don't know. Maybe they'll throw in like a Filipino stick fighter guy. I have no idea.
Or Eagle. You never know.
I'm excited. Or Eagle. The whole British thing they're talking about. Besides that, I'm really excited about this shit. And when it comes out, for sure, we'll have at least 3 or 4 setups at T.T.F. I mean, we got a while to go. March, I believe, is the aim. But so before March or before the game comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll have 3 or 4 PS4s and like 3 or 4 360s, and we should be set to go. I mean,
for all the Marvel players.
For all the Marvel players that always come out. But yeah, excited, really excited. It might not sound like it in my voice, but I'm really excited. But editors know Eagle uses Filipino fight sticks. All right, thanks, Jason. Anyway, so I think that's all the Street Fighter V news. Unless Vince, you want to add something?
That's pretty much it. I mean, maybe a new character announcement in a couple weeks.
Yeah, Tokyo Game Show, right? Is the next one coming up?
Yeah.
Fuck it, who cares? Maybe they'll announce everyone, because I can't really think. You know what? They're probably when's Capcom Fight Cup thingy?
December.
So they'll, you know what? I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like a huge announcement of that thing.
Probably.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait for like Edition Select or something, or you can pick Street Fighter. I don't know. And, oh yeah, and they said that they're gonna have some old some Street Fighter 4 characters right in the game or something like that. So there's like a possibility that Abel, Rufus, Forte, and Viper can make it in. So or Seth even.
I think it's
or Goken.
Yeah, probably more likely that they'll just be DLC later. But
yeah.
We'll
hey,
see.
they like money. We like more characters and games. Hey, fuck it.
Yeah, so why not?
Maybe they'll make the Yakuza costumes and remake all the old school Super Turbo levels. Who knows? Who knows? A lot of ideas.
That would be nice.
I'm really stoked up, but hey, fuck, we got like until March, and that's a long ass time. So yeah. So Street Fighter 5. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Fuck. Does anyone play Mortal Kombat? I know Mike still plays Mortal Kombat, but apparently there was a new patch, right? Was there a new patch?
Yeah,
I heard nothing about it, but I heard that they changed a lot of shit where it's like a new game or something.
Yeah, it's like the really big Injustice patch that they had. They changed like all the shit, made the game like fucking crazy, and that's what it appears to be for now. But we'll see a couple months down the line.
Does that mean anything for our San Diego scene of no one?
Probably not, but it's fucking cool. It make the game more interesting to watch. I guess there's more combo options and shit for a lot of characters.
Yeah, so just remember that we all do have PS4s and we all do own the copy of the game. And I'm pretty sure if like if that one guy brought a setup or something, or there's actually a good turnout, I'm pretty sure.
Why the fuck not?
I would dust off my PS4 stick or controller and play. Oh, that reminds me, PS4 sticks. Holy shit, man. Yeah. I don't. Anytime down the road, I don't see myself buying like what 6 PS4 sticks. So hopefully people buy PS4 sticks, or hopefully someone finds some cheap.
I'm gonna buy at least one more. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna buy 2 at least. But
I have to.
it's just damn, dude, so expensive. But I mean, who else is gonna do it, right?
There he is, man. What's up, Ilya?
Who else is gonna fucking do it? But PS4 sticks, maybe I'll make it a goal. Like, hey, you know what? This is the GoFundMe of the month. 1 PS4 stick for T.T.F. or the incentive. I know for sure. Hopefully, the goal for this Ranbat and Danger Room
is to have them happen.
Yeah, it's
number one. That's the number one goal is for them to actually complete.
To number one.
Number 2 goal, yeah.
Have it happen, and number 2 goal is to from the house or from the venue fee just to get a new PS4, man, and maybe if the Ranbat's successful, you get a PS4, and maybe if the Danger Room is successful, you know, get a PS4 stick. But we'll talk about that later. So MK, who knows? Maybe a revival KI. None of us fucking play it because none of us have an Xbox One or.
Dude, I just can't play the game. If it was on anything else, if it would like hurry up and go to PC, I would probably give it a shot.
Or PS3, you know, something that we all have. Or PS4 or some shit, man. Next gen.
Even though it's console exclusive and all that hot garbage, whatever, man. I would just like to play. It was fun when I played it at Evo when it was not released yet. So.
Yeah, no, I had fun watching it, but yeah, dude, who cares? But what else is a fighter? Is there Guilty Gear? We'll talk about Guilty Gear later. We'll talk about Street Fighter, Guilty Gear 4. I mean, we'll talk about fuck it, we'll talk about it now. 4, huh? So what happened was this week, last Saturday was SoCal Regionals Prelude number 2.
Yep,
it was in Anaheim. It was at an anime convention, and
which was badass.
It was just badass in general. It was so badass that I'm just gonna let Vince talk about it real quick. Vince, what happened? We're gonna do our daily. We're gonna do our play-by-play, starting with Vince first. And
I just wish we would have got there sooner.
I just wish J-Flo had a mic and a fucking camera so he can be on this podcast. This motherfucker has to be on a podcast one day, dude.
J-Flo. I'm done with him. We can't have him. He just refuses to buy
a mic. And we need Rico to get like an internet. And like a phone. You know, he has real internet. He can download a movie like in a fucking second. But we need another.
Yeah, that internet fucking sucks.
But we need a podcast with him so we can use the sick ass Fast and the Furious picture. But Vince, your play-by-play, dude. Let's do it day by day, starting with just go. But you wake up, you go to work. We take the long way to the reptile place. Go on.
Yeah, whatever. All that shit happened. We ate Taco Bell. We all have diarrhea, and we get to the venue, and there's just fucking cosplay all over the place. There's all these half-naked women and half-naked dudes, full-naked dudes just running around and shit. It was fucking crazy. We had no idea where we were going. We got lost, and we just walked into the venue, didn't pay venue fee, and there's just all kinds of crazy shit going on in there. And then what was it? It was Mortal Kombat that was playing right there, right? So, yeah, whatever. Fuck Mortal Kombat. Guilty Gear was just over, which sucks. You know, we'll talk about that when we get to Guilty Gear. Maybe we're just waiting for Street Fighter to start. Just fucking around, creeping on girls, creeping on cosplay, just shit like that. That's just the basic rundown from when we got there. There was supposed to be a venue fee. It was supposed to be $10, but nobody fucking cared. So we just
walked in. Like, I kind of walked in. I was like, because there was like you could tell where the place was. You're supposed to walk up. And okay, so basically what happened was they were looking for parking, but I had to take a shit because of the Taco Bell. And then all like the fucking little kids there that just kept like, no, I'm not looking at your fucking kid, man. Like, stop. I'm not a weird guy. Just stop.
Come on.
Just stop. I'm not a no. Okay, whatever. Come for your daughter, Chuck. Anyway, yeah, and then we go, and then like, dude, I held this shit in for like so long, where it's like, you know what, dude, just drop me off, man. And I don't have a phone no more, so it's like. I just like, all right, I'll meet you guys in the front, and then like I'm done shedding. It takes like 20, like it takes like 2 hours. But as soon as I walk into the hotel, it's already badass because like there's so much like it's bad, dude. It's like it's a mixture of all the like the really good cosplays, the really bad ones, and like just the Z ha-has, man. There are a lot of
all the waifus.
There's a lot of Z ha-has, dude, from like chubby what's the character? Hanji, chubby Hanji.
Oh yeah, big Hanji was probably one of my favorites. We'll get there though.
The evolutions, the sick ass Steven Universe. I got stood up for a picture cosplays.
Yeah. The Amazonian Pinkie Pie, dude.
The sick ass fucking One Piece, dude. It was fucking sick, man. It was. I mean, we could have literally just like said fuck the tournament and walk around the fucking hotel and just like take a look at this shit, man.
But basically, if San Diego losers weren't in top 8, we could have done that.
Yeah, dude. But basically, yeah, fucking real sports shit. But yeah, I take a shit. I walk out. I'm panicking because like I can't find them. So my first 20 minutes is like I trying to get connection on my phone for the internet, and like I can't text them. So I try to Facebook message them, but obviously they're not gonna answer. So I finally just say, you know what, I'll be a dick and like just walk in and like. But first I see like a sick ass Senor Pink cosplay. I had to take a picture with this guy. This guy was badass. And then like finally someone pops up like, oh, like I think Jason and Vincent are finally like, where the fuck were you at? I was like, oh, whatever, who cares? But then before that, I saw, who was that guy? I saw like the homie Stefan, you know, Reinhardt, Corey Bell's homie. They're like, I guess Corey Bell was there. Like, you know, there were a lot of people there. That's crazy, dude. There were a lot of sick
people there. They were just there for the convention. They didn't give a fuck about the tournament, which is pretty tight.
Yeah, it was sick. It was really sick. But yeah, so let's just go through it. On the way up there, we were watching Guilty Gear on Vincent's you know, sick ass phone.
On the sickest setup of all time.
And 2 people from San Diego got top 8, and I'm gonna shout those 2 people out. It was Jason Tom, aka Toki, and Kevin. Is it Kevin Sue?
Yeah.
Kevin.
I think.
Well, yeah, it was Kevin. Aka is it Shink? What's his? How do you pronounce his handle?
Shinken.
Shinken. Yeah, Shinken. He's one of the he's one of the fucking like creators of Dustloop, the website apparently, and he lives in San Diego. But
and he's a badass.
And he's a fucking badass. From like, there's like stories of him like just wilding out at parties, throwing up at venues,
getting crazy, throwing up, and making my tank clean it up. Yeah, that's a good
one. But you know what? Besides, and then just being a badass dude, and he's always like supporting anime, which is pretty fucking sick. He's always at Dustloop when he can be, and then he's like the guy where if like Dustloop Friday's not happening, I believe they play at his house. So you know, anyone that does that shit is pretty badass. But yeah, he got top 8 also. I think he got 5th. And Toki got 3rd.
I think he got 8th. Actually.
8th? Okay, 8th or 5th. That's almost the same thing. But
yeah, I mean, it's all good, man. It was cool to see him there.
Toki got 3rd. I mean, he played his heart out like he always does. I mean, this guy.
He was already in losers.
I can already say that this guy. I've never seen this guy, like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, how does he get good like that? Like, how does he get good? He doesn't attend.
Because look at him, dude. Look at that picture.
He doesn't attend.
Look at that mustache, dude.
He doesn't attend, like. Well, I'm not gonna speak for him, but I'm gonna see how this is like from the eyes of me. It's like I don't see him play at Dustloop as much, and I don't see him playing like casuals at people's houses. I only see him play like he's an online monster. And I believe like Guilty Gear is a game where you can play online and get good because it's so like
it's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, it's good enough where I think the only time I ever played online was against Vince, and I was streaming on my shitty computer, and then
it was very playable.
And it was playable. It was really playable. And then and I think the only reason to be honest, the only reason that Toki like got that good is because he played me, you know, the best Leo in the world. Vince, probably the #1 Foss, you know, Richard, #1 Soul Bad Guy, and then who else is there? Jason, pretty good Kai, you know.
Homie Kevin.
The homie Kevin. You know, yeah, dude, he just played all those guys and, you know, fucking dominated. But no,
and he beat the guy that beat him twice at Evo, so that was probably the story of the tournament.
Is that beautiful, dude? Yeah. That guy, yeah, beautiful dude, man. That was sick. That was like
that was a good match.
That was a good match because, dude, they were both in losers, and it's like fuck, man, and it was like it was a nail biter, man. It was a nail biter.
And then I kept lagging out because my phone.
He played all his matches so good, and the other Leo guy just fucking dominated him. But I mean, hey, what can you do about it, man? All you can do is just learn the matchup, watch your videos, learn from your mistakes, and excuse me. From what I heard though, is like I heard the because we obviously couldn't hear the commentary on on the phone and shit. I heard the commentary for all of Toki's matches were pretty biased. Did you go back and watch? Like
I don't know. Kevin was doing it, so I mean, why wouldn't it be biased one way or the other? Wasn't he? Am I crazy? I could be crazy.
I think Kevin was actually commentating it.
I feel like Kevin was there. So
I don't know why people. I don't know. That's just a rumor I heard.
No idea.
I didn't go back and watch it. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like. I might be pulling the trigger when I say this, but in San Diego, I honestly think like Toki might be the #1 Guilty Gear player in San Diego, and then Kevin is like right under him, like and then it's everyone under there. Hudson's really good. I really want to see Hudson.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Hudson would have went there.
Hudson's a badass. So I think since I'm like the Dustloop master and I know everything about anime fighters because blah blah blah. I think Toki. Kevin and Hudson are probably my top 3 of Guilty Gear, and then me, Vincent, and Richard. But yeah, I really. But no, and all do and on, and then I just like the fact that like Toki, I don't see him play anywhere. Like it's just like he gets good somehow, so he must be grinding online, or who knows? Maybe he does secret missions. You know what I mean? Like he's late, cause this guy is always at T.T.F for some reason. He's never at Dustloop. He's just he like.
But he could be at Dustloop.
He could be at Dustloop, and you know what? I rather have him be there, playing Guilty Gear and getting better. You know what I mean? For the next SoCal Regionals, the main one. But you know what?
Up soon.
Hey, but you know what? I'm not trying to shamelessly promote Tank Top Fridays. But hey, if you want to play Guilty Gear, I mean, I have a PlayStation 3. I'm looking at it. Well, I can't really see outside, but it's there. It's there, and then hey, if Jason's gonna be here, feel free, man. And like I say, casuals are free. I mean, some people pay $5 for them. Whatever, you can come down here. It might be a far drive. It might, you might feel uncomfortable. Blah blah blah. We already went through this on the podcast about fearing the house, whatever shit. But if you want to play Guilty Gear, you'll be here. I mean, fuck it. If usually what I do is if someone's playing a game and no one's playing with them, like Mortal Kombat, I'll sit down and play with you. Yeah, fuck. If no one's playing Guilty Gear with you, I'll fucking play with you. And I guarantee you Vince will play with you, or at least get a game with you, or even Toki. I mean, fuck it. But that's why you have Dustloop Fridays, is because that's your anime fighter needs. But I'm always saying, hey, if there's no Dustloop, you guys are all more than welcome to drive down here and play. If you're in the area, fuck it, could come down and play. If you don't want to pay the cheddar, come down and play. But I'm not taking anything away to Dustloop Fridays, because that's an awesome community. And
yeah, for sure, they're dedicated.
When T.T.F was closed down for those long months, dude, I mean, I was there every Friday, and it was fucking badass. Fuck, even Vince came down. Fuck, I drove all the way to fucking Escondido to pick this motherfucker up, and we went to Dustloop, and it was fucking badass. Even fucking
it was the best time ever.
Fucking 9 to 5 Gerald used to go. It was sick, dude. It was sick. If for some reason T.T.F goes on a hiatus again, or if like one of those Fridays where I can't open up, I'll probably be at Dustloop,
attacking people.
Of
course.
I'll be at Dustloop. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm ready. Support your anime fighters. Support Dustloop Fridays at the Salt Mines, or I'm sorry, Land Diego Lounge. The Dustloop page. Is it Dustloop Friday? What's the Dustloop page called?
Dustloop Fridays.
Dustloop Fridays. Mitchell is usually the one.
Dustloop San Diego, definitely what it's called. Gotcha.
Mitchell is the one. Is it Dustloop San Diego?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Mitchell's the guy. I guess he's in charge of it. I mean, the homie Dio used to be pretty what's the word I'm looking for?
What is the word you're looking for? I don't think it's
the homie Dio used to promote it heavily and attend it and always have like the random fun games. I don't know. I miss him, and I really do hope he comes back, man. Yeah, but yeah, Dustloop Fridays. What the fuck? Oh, we were talking about Guilty Gear. Okay, so yeah, Guilty Gear anime fighters. Toki's number 1. Kevin's number 2. Hudson's number 3. Me and Vince are like tied for all the rest of the top 8 spots. But hey, anyway, yeah. So Guilty Gear. Shouts to Toki and Kevin getting that top 8. Toki getting that 3rd. In that regional tournament. And then let's move to Marvel.
Yeah.
Shogun got top 8. He's a San Diego local. He got top 8. I believe he got 5th. I didn't watch it.
Did he? I hope so.
Yeah, he got top 8. I think he got 5th. I was talking to him, and then he told me, he got 5th place. I believe. So hey, man, you still got top 8. I feel like it's that you might have not got 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th, because when you get 4th, you still have your own number, but you still got. Wait, did he get 4th?
Well, hey, it's something, man.
But you get. It always feels good to say, hey, I got top 8. I mean, if you're at a 9-man tournament, it sucks to say you got 9th at a 9-man tournament. Shouts to Greg in the first round, like the MK9 rap bats where there was only 9 people and Greg got last, so he got no points, dude. No. That's like my favorite story. But yeah, those lasted. But yeah, damn, that's like a curse. I think the only rat bat I have never finished were MK rat bats, man. Jesus Christ, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
When I think about it, that
I did Tekken rat bat too. Don't forget about that.
But it never happened technically, right?
The first one did for sure.
I think, yeah, but still,
That
that
definitely was at least one.
You know what sucked though, because it was such a good turnout, and then it flopped. I don't know what happened, dude. It was
Ogre left, man.
But yeah, Ogre, yeah, Ogre did leave, and Ogre was a really, the thing is, Ogre kept on saying, and you motherfuckers should play, T.T.F. blah blah blah. I miss Ogre, man. Hopefully he comes back to San Diego, but he's doing his shit, fixing everything up, and I can only hope for the best for that guy, and I hope.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Yeah,
cool dude.
So yeah, that happened. Marvel. So Lord Peter top 8. Street Fighter 4. I was about to say Street Fighter 5. Top 8. Our boy Richard Clinks, aka Pinoy 5'6". Yeah, he dominated, man. He dominated. He played his ass off like he always does. But I'm not taking credit away from our other players that got top 16, or was it 32? I want to say, because I know Manny was up there, and I know Alexis was up there.
Yep.
And I believe Manny and Richard had to play to get into the top 8 or into whatever the top 16. And I believe the winner was supposed to play like Alexis if he won his match, but I don't think he won his match. Audric went up there. Audric did a good showing. Audric won it. I'm proud of him. He played on stream. He won his stream match.
Good for you, man.
I didn't watch it, but you said you won it, so hey, man, congratulations. I watched Ilya play. I don't know what happened. He got blown up by the Ghostface guy, the El Forte. I mean, I would have probably got blown up too. So, but I was kind of sad at Ilya because I really wanted Ilya. I really think if Ilya made it out of his pool, I think he would have fucking top 8'd for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Ilya's a fucking he's a strong ass player, and he's been showing like, I mean, these might still be like little 9-10 man tournaments down here, but he's dominating like half of them, and
he's playing real good, man.
And he's playing. You guys, if you guys don't understand Street Fighter scene in San Diego. Like there's only like maybe 8, 9, 10, 12 man tournaments, but I mean they're all evil players. I guess you can say the same for Marvel. It's just because if you think about it, you got Ilya, you got Richard, Manny, Alexis, Thorn, and then I mean I think those guys just dominate, and then they're all in the same bracket, and then you got the one-time heroes such as myself, Vince, Rico. Lamitas, Alejandro, Tebeo. I mean, everyone is good. Anyone can take out anyone in these brackets. You could put Richard up against some Lamitas or Alejandro, and he can take him out. You can put Tebeo against Ilya, and he can take. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. But in the end, like if you're new to the community, and you play a tournament, you're getting thrown into like a fucking ocean full of sea kings, man, and you got no stones on the bottom of your ship, dude. You're just gonna get fucking ripped in half. But I mean, it's a positive and a negative, as in you're playing with great players, and I mean it shouldn't motivate you. And the negative is, you're new, and then you're gonna have to take some. You're gonna take some L's, man. You're gonna take some hard hits from these people. But in the end, it's a learning process, and you can only hope to learn from it. Because there's a lot of people. I've seen a lot of new blood in this community, and then they're gone because I think they just got hit so many times by, these people. They lose to the same 10 assholes, or they get hit by the same setups, or they don't know what's doing. Like they hit the plateau, or they just don't know what's happening, and then like they just quit, man. Like I don't know,
which is unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate because these guys are good, and then you're excited, especially for a guy like me. You're excited because you're like, oh, there's new blood, and like the scene's growing, and that's all you ever wanted. And then they disappear, and you're asking what happened to them, where did they go? Example, MC Ross, dude, what happened to that guy? I don't know. I know. I had no idea I have no idea who this guy is. I know nothing about him. All I know is I played him. He uses Yun, Akuma. He used every character. He's pretty good. He was decent. But he did get blown up at a lot of tournaments. But he was always asking questions. And he disappeared. And his dad was a badass, Con Air. But
he's the only one that got the Wi-Fi for some reason.
But what happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? Because he was new, he was young, and then he just who knows? Maybe his curfew. His dad didn't want him out, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what happened to that guy. There's a lot of players who are like, wow, what happened to B-Rai? What happened to B-Rai? School maybe. I don't know, but I miss B-Rai. He was really good. You know why I like B-Rai a lot? Is because you know what? I always saw him as like an anime player. I think he was an anime player at first, and he got into Street Fighter, and he's one of the guys that stuck with it. It's like if I play Marvel, and then Vince, you're my friend, and you play Street Fighter, and I'll give it a shot, whatever, you know what I mean? And I play it, but I quit. But he was a guy that kept playing it, and he got better and better, and you could see it. And you know he did and he didn't use like, oh, I play Marvel as an excuse. You know what I mean? He just played it. So he's another guy that I really missed out on. And there's a couple of them. And there's a couple people that, you know, they were here because they were on military leave, and then, you know, they had to go back home. Like fucking Cool Dre, man. Cool Dre was a fucking badass. He showed up,
for sure.
He showed up at every fucking tournament. You know what I mean? There's just all these people that showed up, and I don't know.
He showed up every single time that we watch Revenge of the Sith, man. He's dedicated.
You know, they made more than
Cool
one,
guy.
but he was always down to watch it. But no, what happened to these people? But then in the end, I'm glad we have these you have the dedicated people, and you're grateful for them. And then there's also the people that you know that they would be here if they can. But then there's also the people that they're just fucking their job. What's the word? They don't want to come out. They don't support or whatever. But yeah, I don't know where that ramble. I think it came from me talking about Ilya, about, you know, anyway, with that, me believing in him and shit. But yeah. So SoCal Regionals, Ilya, I believe if he beat that Ghostface guy, he probably would have got top 8.
Yeah.
And the sad thing, it would probably be like him versus Richard, and you know what I mean. Fuck. What can you do? Because they were both in losers. Who else did I saw on stream? I saw Joe on stream. He was who did he play? He played Valiant. Is that his name? Phelan guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude, he made it all the way to losers finals, and you know, I was cheering for him. You got to cheer for the San Diego Blood. I mean, but then he got outplayed. I mean, I think he could have. I've seen him like go. I think he should have went crazy, like crazier.
Yeah.
Like, go ham.
Just go straight to Gimmick City.
It seems like it seems like he was like just giving him like space to breathe, and you know, he couldn't really play his game. And then you know, Valiant just like took, you know, total control over it. But yeah, so that's the people I saw play. I don't know how everyone else did. He played Driftwood. I don't know who you're talking about. I shouldn't look at the chat. But yeah. And then I don't know who that is. But in the end, cosplay 2015. But in the end, the first thing like I kind of noticed too when I walked into the venue was it was Manny playing Driftwood, and pretty much it was like the supermodel setup, dude. Because
that shit was so bad.
It looked like the front page of like if I like went home and I got like my mailbox and it was like the Banana Republic. The Banana Republic first page was like the summer wear.
Yeah, see this fucking
and it was just,
idiot.
It's just Driftwood and Manny playing holy God damn it, dude. Fuck. Okay, so top 8. Let's see who was top. First place was Filipino Man. Second place was Pinoy. Third place was Ian Sanity. Fourth was don't tell me. Fourth place was it the guy player?
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
KZK.
KZK. That guy's a fucking badass, man. KZK's a badass.
Yeah, because he beat Jace the Ace.
Yeah, that too. You know what? He pretty much secured Richard's second place or whatever. I'm not taking away anything from the guy, but it's one of those things where like, man, I can't beat Vince, and I hope this guy beats him because I beat this guy all the time. It was one of those situations. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then yeah, Jace and I want to say
and Commander
Jesse. And then last was Blockbuster John. We'll talk about that later. And
the homie Hellfire, dude.
Hellfire, yeah.
Asian Hank Hill, dude.
That's a pretty sick ass top 8, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool top 8. I like it.
Pretty sick ass top 8. But yeah, Richard. You know, watching all of Richard's matches he dominated. He dominated, and he's a guy that you cannot, you can't really. I don't know the word I'm looking for. You can't if he's down 2. Don't count him out. You can't count him out because he will make a 2-win streak really quick and then make that last game a heartbreaker. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. He got wrecked like the first 2 games. He was playing solid. You just get wrecked because you know you're not thinking, or you're stand teching against a character you shouldn't stand tech against, or you think Balrog has a cross up and you're freaking out for some reason.
Yeah, because he doesn't.
but then you know those 2 matches he woke up. It's one of those things where he woke up too late. You know what I mean? Like he got the matchup too late, and then the last game was close. It was a heartbreaker. Kudos to both players. I mean, you know, like I don't know. It was good. I respect both those players that got top though. I think it was Ian Sandy played really good, but not just against Richard. I mean, you know what? Like I keep saying, they got top 8. They're up there for a reason. You know, they're up there, and that's why we're down here. You know what I mean? Because That's
what else can you say?
That's all I can say, man. And great experience. Had a great time. I haven't
for the next one, man.
I haven't shit talked in a while. You know, if you guys known me from vanilla to maybe super, I used to be the loudest one in there. But then there's a reason why I can't do that because like after that one match against Blockbuster John, my voice was already gone. But then you know I got that second win later on. But still, man, it was fun. It was fun. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about I'm not saying that there's gonna be someone on my bitch calling, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. And dude, the hot or not, damn, T Chong, she was there. Anyway,
Yeah, there's definitely a cosplay one on there for me too.
There's so much cost. Damn, I love. God bless cosplay, and God bless.
Yeah, that shit was bad, man.
God bless any 18-year older.
Yeah,
that is all like. Yeah, God bless cosplay. God bless good cosplay. God bless bad cosplay.
Cosplay's come a long way.
God bless. Especially when like you see your favorite anime character walk around and you're like, damn, dude, that's fucking.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's Senor Pink. This guy gives no fucks. And he's wearing this diaper and.
Hey, just this fat guy, man.
You know the coolest one was one of the admirals. It was Akuji and Kunai, and then they're like what made it was they're tall as fuck, dude. Like so, and that's what like you like. It's cool. Like you don't want to see a short one. Like these guys were like, damn, if you were like a pirate, and like these admirals are like they're supposed to be like how they're like,
out of control.
how they're described in the manga is like fucking. Apparently, Doflamingo is taller than a fucking giraffe. You know what I mean? And
yeah, he's like 900 feet tall.
But they were like, so these are like, wow, this motherfucker right here, dude. This guy can like, he will turn a light and kick my head off. You know what I mean? Whatever. Who cares? But yeah, damn, God bless cosplay. But yeah, all I can say, SoCal Regionals, a 10 out of 10. It was probably my favorite tournament this whole year. I haven't been in a lot so.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking badass.
Besides Evo, this is probably one of the funnest tournaments I ever had fun at because.
Yeah, and we didn't even fucking get there on time, man.
And then
we were there for like 3 hours.
And then
maybe.
It's always cool seeing people you haven't seen in a long time before, man. You know what I mean? Like if like you remember like damn these guys are badass and like damn like they remember you from like so long ago. Shouts to Richard DeWin getting 5th place in MK. Fuck, I didn't even.
Dude, how the fuck did he do that?
When he came up and like just started smiling at me, I was like, God, I hate this guy already, man.
There he is, man. Richard DeWin, 5th place, Liu Kang. Good for you, man. Like, what the fuck?
And I was like, get the hell out of here, man. You were like you were a top 8 Marvel like at Evo almost, and you're pretty good in Street Fighter. And then I always ask what happened to him, and he got 5th place at an MK tournament. Who knows? He might get top 8 the next one, man. Exciting.
I hope so.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? You know what? Then you know that we had to say our goodbyes. You know, that's always a sad part. We got lost a little bit, and I'll be honest with you, man. I could have probably spent like a couple more hours there just walking around, man.
Oh, for sure. I wish it wasn't winding down by the time we had to leave.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, because I don't know what goes on in those things.
Because it was fucking badass, man. It was crazy.
It was fucking badass. And then
what the hell was going on that stage, man? With those laser lights and the fucking pizzas and shit, man. Who knows? I don't.
Dude,
that was the fucking orgy room right there, man. They were getting that shit started.
To Kimono Lilith and Kimono fucking Morgan. Yeah. Jesus.
The only problem was that the Kimono Lilith wasn't flat, but I mean, you know, whatever.
But the Morgan kind of like.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I think our horror knot's gonna be pretty long. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, I only have one. I narrowed it down to one. I
narrowed it down to Jesus Christ, man. I think I already know.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
For me, I think yours is gonna be like a coin flip between Sakura and the Hanji, but fuck, or even Garnett, man. Yeah, like damn, man. I wish I got that picture with that rose, dude. That'd been such a sick picture.
I know, man. I know.
He went 2-0 in Marvel. Shit, my bad. That sucks, Richard.
Did he really? How the fuck that happened?
Because there's no more Haggard. I don't know. Okay, so you know, So hey, guys, tomorrow is TTF. You know, all this shit.
If you're like, you're gonna boycott it, but I mean, go ahead.
I'm gonna say what everyone wants to say. You know, on Vince. Tomorrow is a Marvel event. The main event tomorrow is Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and yes, can you believe that? It's the next event is a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 event at T.T.F. And sadly, this is the part where Matt was supposed to come in and talk about, why you guys should come out, blah 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 blah. That's my Matt impression. But you know what? All I'm gonna say is that I hope it happens, cause you know what?
Me too, man.
Everyone always gives me shit about. No, not. I guess I'm making words up. Everyone always thinks TTF. You know, in the end, everyone thinks about TTF is only Street Fighter, okay? And I clearly say that TTF is all fighters. It just so happens to be that Street Fighter is the most popular game, but you can fix that. You can attend TTFs and play. For the love of God, casuals are free, and I keep saying, who knows how long TTF will be open? Who knows how long? You know you never know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna try to bring what the situation going on. You never know what's gonna happen. But in the end, TTF is all fighters. It's a fucking house. And I mean, there's multiple different rooms. For the love of God, we used to play in the backyard for so long. The backyard's still my favorite spot. Everyone out in the backyard and the stream station right here, that was probably my favorite. But hey, who cares?
The mad scientist in the back, you know.
But basically, I'm gonna give you a layout of my house right now. The backyard is always open. Okay, I mean there's shit that goes down back there, and I can easily have that shit happen in the front yard. Who cares? But you can fit like what 6 setups back there, Vince? Even more.
At least if you use the corner that everybody's been peeing in for years, you could fit a couple more too.
And there was a point where T.T.F, if you've been in my backyard, it was from the patio all the way down to where the shed's at of TVs. Those were the glory days. But you can easily fit like there's Chris's combat corner that can be used. You can use the patio area.
Second setup.
And then there's easily the living room can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setups, maybe 6. The kitchen can easily fit 4. We can even use the front room, maybe fit a couple 4. Fuck it. It could happen, guys. But you know what? In the end, it's always been the Street Fighter players with the strongest the strongest showing, and just everything else is just dabbling. You know what I mean? But hey, I mean, I'm open for all games, dude. I mean, shoutouts to Johnny for coming out, Ray, Gollin. Gollin always says, "Hey, we play Third Strike." I mean, people do play that game. Some people like it more than others. I'm not gonna say it's my first Street Fighter. I enjoy it. That's why I always holds this. It holds a special place in my heart because it's one of my first fighters. But it can be here. Hey, you know what? Just if you have it, bring it. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might as well. You never know.
Yeah,
I mean,
you never.
Chaos Breakers has been there for a while, so
yeah. Bushido Blade happens sometimes. Tekken 5. Sometimes we fire up the fucking PlayStation 2.
Speed runs.
But what the fuck was my? Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Tomorrow is Danger Room. I love that title, Danger Room. The picture's also really sick. Basically, what Danger Room is the equivalent of the Big Kahuna tournament, where I'm hopefully so there's gonna be 4 round robins in the beginning of each month. The first Friday of each month, there will be 4 round robins, and the top 2 winners of those 4 round robins will be put into a bracket, and then and in the end you pay $20. So it's gonna be like a high roller tournament. And if I get those 8 people, I will throw in. I'm not gonna say how much money I'm throwing in, but I'll throw in a couple bucks for you guys, and I can guarantee you that right now. But you need people. I mean, these events you need. I've seen. You know what? If there's 11 people that go to the salt mines, and that means there's only 8, 9, 10. There's gonna be 3 people that's not gonna be in the event. You know what I mean? Like if you guys come, you know what? Shout outs to Tree Killer, because Tree Killer messaged me the other day saying, you know what? I can't make it to this one. I will be there for the next one, and I hope the event's a success. God bless you, Dan. Because there's
thanks,
there are people out there that are interested and they want to play in it, and then I really hope I really hope people come out tomorrow to play Marvel, because I can have 3 dedicated setups for Marvel if you guys don't want to come play, and I can have 1 or 2 for Street Fighter. But no, tomorrow is all about Marvel. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, it's not. It's higher than Street Smash. That's all I'm gonna say right now. It's not like I played in multiple Marvel tournaments in vanilla. I mean, I won a couple. I'm not trying to brag. You know what I mean? I enjoy the game. I have fun with it, and I met a lot of badass people through it. But yeah, I mean, it's always gonna have a place in my heart. I mean, fuck, my favorite events back in the day were 2v2 vanilla tournaments. Those were fucking crazy. But it's been pretty dead, man. So I don't know. It might be a mixture of people don't want to drive down to Southeast San Diego. People are just busy on a Friday night. People just don't, people don't want to come to T.T.F, because they don't, they don't see eye to eye, or they just don't want to support it. I don't know. Who knows what it is? That's probably what it is. Definitely. Who knows what it is? But all I'm saying that the event can only happen if you guys show up. And then so hey, if there's 4 people tomorrow, that's fuck. We'll have a 4-man round robin. Who cares? You 2 get the spot, and then the next one, hopefully, we'll get more people. But there's a point where if it looks like it can't happen, I'm more than welcome to I'll refund you guys 100%. But I don't want that to happen, because I want to guarantee you that there will be a Danger Room. There will be a big ass 8-man tournament in the end, maybe with an extra 2, maybe with a big pop bonus, not big, but a pop bonus, and some pretty sick esport prizes from a couple of our sponsorships at Wednesday Night Vince's. If you can hear how serious I am in my voice, because I really want this to happen. But it can only really happen if you guys show up. And this is the part where I say I'm sad, because we're supposed to have Uncle Matt as a guest talk about Danger Room.
But he's still not here.
But I don't know where he's at. And all I can say that is Uncle Matt I want to thank him for, because I tuned into Monday night still on the stream because I can't make it out no more. But he was talking about it. He offered a ride to some people to go. He supported the first season of the Ranbats for Marvel and Street Fighter. In Vanilla, he used to come down here every Friday. I mean, he's a guy. I really wish he was here to talk about what how he got into the scene and why he does what he does, because he is one of the, at least for the Marvel community, he's one of the one of the top. I think he's, if you had to pick someone to represent Marvel, I would pick Matt. I would honestly pick Matt for Marvel. Matt and Johnny are those guys put really good work into the community to represent Marvel, and then and then everyone else it's a really good scene. But yeah, tomorrow Danger Room, it costs $10. It might be a little pricey, but that's why it's only happening once a month. So that $10, $5 goes to the pot of the night, $250 goes to T.T.F, $250 goes to the ending pot. And then yeah, just it's round robin. The two top placers get a spot, and then in the end, maybe I can't even do that, man. I can't even imagine having an amateur hour tournament on the side, because is there that many players? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is there even enough?
Because our amateur hour tournament for Ultra was it was a success. It was badass. But who knows?
That's because everybody showed up. That's why.
Everyone showed up. Everyone. It was really cool. Corey. It was that was so far my favorite event, dude. That was my favorite.
Corey Bell's Rampage to Losers bracket.
That was my favorite event, and if I can pick a second favorite event that I can okay, so whatever, we'll talk about that later. Because I really want to do another Tongpanga League, but the first, also obviously the first one is not going to be the perfect one. And I know what I did wrong, and blah blah blah. But I really like that idea, and maybe we can do that again for 5. But of course, we learn from our mistakes, and we can only make events better. But in the end, there was a success. People got paid out, and I'm glad everyone had fun.
Thankfully.
But yeah, so yeah, Danger Room tomorrow. Hope you guys all show up. If not, there's always casuals. Casuals are free. Besides that, the second event, it's not the main event. Oh yeah, by the way, since like I already said that, Marvel's the main event, so it will be streamed. And the second event, the side event, is the Low Roller 2v2 Street Fighter tournament. So if you guys are interested in that, it's like it'll be $3. You know what I mean? 1 to the house, 2 to the pot, and most likely, if anything, first place is gonna be a winner takes all, or maybe second gets their money back, and third grabs a soda. But it's gonna be a 2v2. $3. Waseda, I believe how you say it. It's the SBO format where A plays A, B plays B.
Yep.
And if A loses, and B wins, then whatever, they play each other. It's the SBO style. It's probably gonna be.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Make it fast. We'll just it won't be single elim. It'll be double elim. But it'll probably be one game. And like grand finals, winners finals, and losers finals will be 2 out of 3. So
yeah, sounds about right.
So if you're interested, pick your partners. I don't know. I don't want to be a nosy person, but I overheard maybe Vince, you might be teamed up with Alejandro, maybe. Could be. So yeah. So
depends if Rico shows up or not.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if Rico shows up, what I mean. At the moment, I am an open agent. And usually the 2vds are cool because this is when I get Legati out of the fucking cave, and he joins me on my team, and we can always bring back a raging space opera. You know what I mean? But yeah. So 2v2, it's only $3. Come through. I mean, if we get like all the people that we got, the last couple ones, like, I think there'll be a pretty good amount of teams. And then, like I always say, casuals are free. And if Danger Room finishes up, we can stream, maybe the finals of the winners, losers, and grand finals of the 2v2. But with that, and then I think that's about it. I mean, Marvel, Danger Room, Low Roller 2v2, and casuals tomorrow at T.T.F. And if T.T.F is not your cup of tea, or Street Fighter, Marvel, whatever, Dust Loop Fridays are open in Mira Mesa at Lan Diego Lounge, aka the Salt Mines. Join the page, contact Mitchell. Yeah, Weirvin. But yeah, they're all cool dudes, and just support your FGC. And that sounds like a wrap up, and then we can start talking about other shit. Unless you want to say anything, Vince, about the event happening tomorrow and anything else.
No, I just hope to see everybody there, man, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what happens with the next one.
Cosmic Bowling, yeah. Yeah, like, same thing. Alright, so let's get into it. So, Vince has his Ebony Goddess of the Week, and then we got the Hot or Not, and we got the Call Out. And this is usually when I say, Vince, you go first, because I'm still thinking of mine.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you this time. I was prepared for once.
Because I think pretty much I'm probably gonna rant on and ramble about.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. So don't worry. That's why I prepared my statement beforehand.
I like
for the jury. I've posted her for every Tuesday, and Pimpbot posted her too. So I figured I'd bring her back out of there. Leanne Lahavas. So
who is
link
that?
the picture.
Let me link this picture.
She's just black as fuck. She does like a smooth jazz stuff like that. So yeah, she's the Ebony Goddess of the Week.
Oh, nice.
Even though she's been an Ebony Tuesday feature a couple times now, but fuck it, There's always that. Hot or Not was the Thick Sakura cosplayer from SCR.
Damn,
I mean,
is there a second place?
Is there a second place? It was really tough.
Third place. Okay, cause I
it was hard. 2 and 3 were like that's the toss up right there.
Which one?
The second and third place was the toss up. It was the Amazonian Pinkie Pie and the first big Hanji.
Okay.
The one that was like just kind of thick. It was between those two. That was the top 3. But the thick Sakura for sure was the Hot or Not for me for this week.
Nice you.
Yeah, Jamal missed out. Jamal usually misses it. I'll just link it to him next week, or I'll tell him if I see him in person.
Nice you. Feels beard, man. Feels beard. Liking it.
Yeah, feels beard, man.
All right. Do we have a call out?
So there's it's a preemptive bitch calling for anybody that plays Marvel and doesn't come out on Friday. If you're not there, you're a bitch. I mean, I know some people can't go there because they have some shit they got to do, and they already told us. But if you have nothing going on, if you're not professional clubbing or anything, and you don't go, you're a bitch. It's preemptive. So yeah, there you go.
All right. I like it. Ebony Goddess. All right, Maya. I'll do Ebony Goddess too.
Maya. This time, yeah.
Maya.
Yeah, why not?
I always say Maya is because she was like always there for me, like in junior high. She's looked the same since like junior high, man.
Yeah, she's only like gotten thicker, but like not really that bad.
And then every time I watch like her live, like if I like look up live songs on like YouTube. It's like, man, I wish I was there because she usually like gets a guy from the crowd and does like a lap dance. And then she was like on an episode of CSI. I don't know. She's fucking hot, dude. And all her songs are hella catchy.
That's one of Tim's favorite waifus too, man.
She's like in like the Rugrats song from the movie, and like she did My Love Was Like Whoa, and then the song was
great video, great song
with Drew Hill. What's that song called? It's All About Me. Great song. I don't know.
Brother Man Bill. Yeah, I got you. Check that one out.
She's one of those. She's one of those.
Yeah, it's a great song that she's on.
She's just one of those where like all her singles,
timeless waifus.
All her singles were hit time, or they're all hits, man.
Yeah.
And then it was really good. My Hot or Not is Jesus Christ. Like how
where do you start?
Where do you start? And then Vince is a civilized person, but when you have like fucking Nikali, I'm just saying like New Zealand like jungle people like myself like getting. You pretty much put like a guy in a habitat, like it's one of those things where like, damn, this guy should not be in this area, because the whole time they already know. Like I'm walking around, and I have the stupidest like.
It's so bad.
I have a look on my face, and like Toki's looking at me, little J Flo, Vince, and Richard are like, what the hell is this guy doing, dude? And even like it's to the point where Alexis, Alejandro, and Sebastian just smile and nod their head, and I'm just like, and then all
they didn't know
and all like the 18-year-old jokes happen, and like everyone's like not 20, and I point out random people and like talk shit in front of them. I say something a little too loud, because there's like that one like guy that shouldn't be there, but he's there. But man, I'm gonna say name him all. It was fucking. First of all, it was T-Chong. That Chun. I don't know. There's something about her, man. It's like
she's got the look.
It's not. It's not like awkward. It's something about her. It's like it's something. It's something. It's there, and the cosplay only adds on to it. And the glasses just do more damage. And then fucking man, it was like the Morgan and the Lilith that we all saw, and then me and Richard were like, it was bad.
And they ate the pizza, dude.
And then it's not there like the skanky like Morgan and Lilith where they're like their tits are hanging out and like
it was classy.
It was classy. They're wearing kimonos. Like it was the only reason you know is Morgan and Lilith because she had the green hair with the bat wings. She had the pink hair with the bat wings.
Yeah, the print like gave it away. And it was really good.
They're wearing they're wearing kimonos, and it was like green and a pink kimono, and it was like it was really nice, and then it was like all the evolutions. Jesus Christ, man! There's like, why are there so many of those? And then
there was so much, man.
And then it was like the Levy and the Irvin that were girls. That was pretty bad. Jesus Christ, man! It was bad. And then there was like I was walking around and like people were playing LOL, and then I was like watching them, and I was like, these are the streamers that I watch. They look just like this. God bless their souls. You know what I mean? Just like random girls trying to get like money through Twitch by playing League of Legends on or stream like by it was bad. It was bad. I can't
stress that enough.
I can't. I just hope there's another tournament at anime convention. And if
I fucking hope so.
And if TTF ever has like another, if I ever get to the point where I'm like, fucking Uncle Valley status, like damn, I will have a tournament at a fucking
every
anime convention. At every anime convention, and it'll be fucking badass, dude. But yeah, that's my hot. And my bitch calling it's not a certain person. I'm not gonna label a person out because I really don't know this person.
It's more of an entity.
It's more of it's more of it's a state of mind and just a pet peeve that I always had. And you know what? It's been out of like. The only reason they fired me up so well is because like this never happened to me in such a long time. But since the beginning, it's been a pet peeve. It's people that like can't handle shit talk. And it's mostly like I guess I would say new schoolers, because you know the first time I was shit talked to or it happened to me is like, you know, it was like when Marvel 2 and like when the like I guess the five got like the OG games, you know, Super, Third Strike, CVS 2, Marvel and Guilty Gear. We'll put the like man, those people were so ruthless. Like,
of course,
it was just a whole different era of like just everyone was so cutthroat. And then and then you hear that dude, the West Coast is like not even strong when it comes down to shit talk. Then you have these people in like the East Coast
that are just fucking out of control,
and then you have people like in the South, and it's just each region has like you either have your like I don't know, because there's different levels of shit talk, as in like, you know, you're just like saying shit, and I don't know, but yeah, but people who can't like take it, and then they're like, okay, here's my example. Let's say, fuck it, you know, okay, so Richard plays Blockbuster John. And of course I'm gonna cheer for Richard. Who, you know, what the fuck, dude? And it's not my fault that the other people are not cheering for the other guy. And if they are, and I'm louder than them, and like not giving them a chance to talk, hey, fuck it. But like I guess what happened was Chet and, you know, was talking shit. You know, Chet he was betting on Richard. You know, I got 10 on Richie, blah blah blah. You know, he's saying shit, and then, you know, then I'm saying shit. And I guess Blockbuster John is like getting frustrated, and then he turns to Richard and says, "Hey, who's that guy? I want to money match him." And then when Richard told me that, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what if this guy doesn't even, you know what I mean? Like, what if it was like my dad talking shit? You're gonna money match my fucking dad?
What if it's just some guy?
It's like if I'm heckling Kobe Bryant, like, Kobe Bryant, you fucking suck. And then he goes up to you like,
it's like 1v1 faggot.
Hey,
you're like, come on,
who's
man.
that guy? Like, hey, 1-on-1 right now. Like, or a slam dunk contest. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, or like, you talk shit to a baseball player and they challenge you to like a fucking home run derby. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like, alright. But yeah, it's just like, what kind of, like, fuck that guy, dude. And then like, you should know better. You've been to Evo. You've been to other tournaments. Is it because that you're getting shedded on in your home turf, and then like some asshole in the back won't let your other friend like shit talk because he just keeps saying what, or like not let you, you know what I mean? And then I don't know, because you know what, when I've seen like people like demoralize or cry or whatever, it happens, man. It's just that it's just those people didn't have, you know, maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a psychological thing. Maybe they didn't have an older brother when they were younger. Maybe they didn't have an Oliver Della, if you guys know what I'm talking about, when they were, you know, they didn't have, you know what I mean? It's just that
they didn't play sports.
They didn't play sports. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there that can't handle it, or they take it to a whole new level. It's like, oh, like, who's talking shit? I'll fight him like in real life. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's not how this works.
You know, and then
the thing is, if it's a competition, you have to know how competitions are. There's somebody that has to win, and there's somebody that has to fucking lose, and nobody wants to lose.
Hell no, and no one wants to get dealt at, dude.
Yeah, at a tournament, that's a fucking stressful environment. You do not have a God-given right to be comfortable at a tournament. That does not happen. And if you can't handle that, you probably shouldn't be at the tournament in the first place. That's just how I personally feel about it. If you cannot handle the tournament environment and the stress that comes with it, then you should not play. You should not complain about, oh, these guys are yelling, they're idiots, I can't hear anything, I need a headset. None of that shit should happen to you.
And it's not like
you should just not.
It's not like they're attacking you. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, your whole mom gets AIDS and dies, and you know, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
No. Or it's like they're just trying to get the advantage, man, and they're trying to get you off the game. And if it's affecting you, then you are fucking up. You cannot let an outside source influence your play in the game or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You cannot let that happen.
And I'll tell you one thing, it's just like, you know, back in the day, it's like, damn, here comes Cody, dude. What the fuck's gonna happen? And then
that's how everything was. You just had to deal with that shit.
And then, you know, and that's why, like, you know, I always get like, God, you know, God bless Ilya. You know, Ilya, you have to be a podcast guest one day. But you know, at every tournament event,
He will. No, he
every
will be.
tournament event that I'm at, Ilya is the first one to say, "Why aren't you saying anything?" Because Ilya knows, like,
He knows how it was.
Ilya knows how it was, and Ilya knows how brutal it was. Because when when it's also like if you had a shit talking partner with you back in the day, but he's not there no more. It's another thing that kind of killed it. So you know, like, cause like if me and Legati were at a tournament and we were cheering for you, it was bad. That's all I'm gonna say. It was pretty bad. But since like you know he don't travel as much, so it's not as fun anymore. But I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't want to hold on to the Letterman jacket and like I miss the old days. But I do miss the old days. But hey. But no, Friday or Saturday I had a lot of fun, and I haven't talked that much.
That was a hell of a lot of fun, man. I can't wait for the next one, man. I can't fucking wait.
Basically, people that just can't handle their shit talk. I mean, when I went to NEC, you know, me, Pimpbot, and Jay were like the only 3 SD heads, and then I'm playing some guy from like Korn. Dude, no, I'm playing a guy from Korn, and I'm playing a guy from K-Brad's old thing, Phoenix. What was it called? Whatever. It was so the first guy I played was the FNX, the K-Brad's guy. So I don't like playing with headphones, so I'm not wearing headphones. Or it doesn't even matter because you're on the East Coast. So I'm playing this guy, and he's fucking. You got K-Brad and whoever else is with him just talking shit. Oh, this motherfucker, all he does is dive kick. But you know what I mean? And then that shit didn't faze me because I fucking beat him. You know who gives a fuck? But in the end,
you cannot let that shit affect you.
And then in the end, I told the guy I played, hey, good game, man. I walked down and K-Brad's like, hey, man. You fucking suck, but good shit. You know what I mean? It was like you could.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. That's just what happens.
And I played Alucard, and Jesus Christ, you know what comes along with Alucard? I didn't hear this. I got raped, dude, and all I heard you cannot block out the Korn members, and you know there are no Beats by Dre or you know God can make headphones. Be like, you know what? These are God's headphones, Clouds, and fucking, you know the Gabriels. I don't know. You cannot block those guys out. But in the end, you know what? After the game, he shook my hand. He said, "Good game," and I was like, "Fuck, man."
That's it.
That's all it is. And you walk off the stage, you're like, "Fuck, man." Whatever happens, happens. But yeah. So people that can't handle shit talk and they challenge you into a basketball game or some sort of arts and crafts in the end,
a triathlon,
or you know, you get raped in beer pong and they say you suck at Marvel, you know, something like that. But
whatever, man.
Yeah, dude, it happens. It happens, and yeah. So I think that's about it, man. Vince, any closing statements? Your plug-ins, closing statements, or anything?
I mean, if you really want to, you can follow this Twitter that I never ever post on. I was gonna stream a couple days ago, but the internet was being retarded and I couldn't do it. It didn't work all day today until now either, by the way. So
thank God.
There's always that.
Yeah, shouts to my headphones, man.
Yeah, good thing that worked. Yeah, when I woke up to when I got home, it just didn't work, and then I got home from picking up wings, and it worked magically. So yeah, there we go. There's that. You can follow that shit, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
And Saturday also is Temecula. I hope to see you guys at that too.
With Moncala.
Yeah, the Moncala tournament.
Yeah, you can follow me at Unprotected Sex. The E is a 3 on Twitter, I believe. I think that's my Twitter, or Azkaban Thug, whatever. And then on my my Twitch is also Unprotected Sex. I've been streaming a lot, man.
Yeah, thankfully.
I've been streaming a lot. I like it, and you know it's cool when you have like people. Like you have like constant
regulars. You know?
Yeah, regulars. I mean, I only have like 10 people in the room, but I got a couple of regulars that say that when people say they rather watch you play, it's weird. And then you get like girls that you follow come and watch you. That's pretty cool. But no, it's it's something I'm gonna focus on it a lot. I'm not gonna go esport. Oh no, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm gonna focus on it. I start work. The only reason I've been streaming a lot early is because I got off early. But you know, I'm gonna start my my fucking 6 to, I'm gonna start my 6 to 6 pretty soon. But hopefully on Mondays, I'm gonna say Monday. I'm gonna try to set a steady stream schedule, and it's probably gonna be Monday through like Thursday, maybe like 7 or 8 till like midnight or 1, or midnight to whenever. And then you know I might want to set goals like, hey, if I get like 500 viewers, you know I might give away this fucking $20 Amazon gift card. Blah blah blah. Maybe I'll win a Street Fighter tournament. Like, hey, follow me on Twitch. Blah blah blah. And then like the main goal in the end is like to get like a sub button, and then you know Vince gets a sub button, and then Jason gets a sub button, and everyone else, and then we can get like the you know Unprotected Sex, playing Street Fighter, Team Manastorm, or you know what I mean. We get our own little Twitch things, and then you know you can fight Raynad, and like I can have sex with Eloise. You know what I mean? Some cool shit.
Yeah,
Then Gerald can like have sex with Dear Nadia, and then. You know, I control all the LOL girls I follow that only have 5 viewers, and I'm like, don't. Anyway, we're thinking too far ahead of the future. We're thinking the first step is getting a cool sub button for Tank Top Fridays. But anyway, this is the future. Who knows what's gonna happen? Street Fighter 5. Vince, thank you, like always. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be here next Thursday. Maybe Matt will be on. Maybe Ilya. Maybe Matt. Who knows? Who fucking knows? All I can say and all I know is that tomorrow's T.T.F. and we're gonna have a fucking blast. And Vince, thank you like always. And,
anytime.
You guys have a good one, man. See you later.
Bye.
The brother man Bill is the brother living at the top of the hill. Da-da-da-da-da. The brother man Bill is the brother with the brother man Bill skills. Da-da-da-da-da. The brother man Bill got a bottle of brother man Bill chill pills. Da-da-da-da-da. The brother man Bill put the terrible Tim at the top of the bill. Da-da-da-da-da. Brother man Bill, brother man Bill, brother man Bill. Da-da-da-da-da. The brother man Bill, brother man Bill, brother man Bill. Da-da-da-da-da. 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 Brother man Bill promotes the show, you know the room is guaranteed to be filled. Da-da-da-da-da. So many people in the audience, I hope none of you people get killed. Da-da-da-da-da. The brother man Bill makes other producers look like the